about a super simple move to get some stronger triceps, the muscle on the back of your arm. Dr. Marcia here, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. So let's work on some tricep extensions while laying on our backs. So we're gonna lay down, couch, bed, floor, doesn't matter. You don't even have to be completely flat, just mostly horizontal. And get down there and make sure you have enough room for your arms to flail around. Now, generally speaking, you'll see this called skull crushers maybe, because the idea is your arms start straight and the hands come towards your skull. So, you're kind of crushing your head there. Okay? You don't have to do that. You can go down to the floor. You don't actually have to crush your skull. Okay? Self-mutilation optional. So, what are your options? You can add weights. You can hold a handheld weight, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a can of beans, and add weight to it. You could play around with the rep scheme and how you do the motions. So I could go down slowly, and eccentric lowering is going to be pretty hard. I could even come down and not touch the floor so I don't technically rest and come back up fast, right? Or I could do half pulses. Maybe I do a full set and then I do half pulses, right? Or I could just come down, rest, and come back up without fiddling with any of that. Those are all options. They're all good as long as you know why you're doing it. You could also do wrist weights if holding something is tough. You could also play around with a block if you're just having trouble like getting the alignment. Because yes, it is just this motion at your elbow, but you need things to happen. You need the shoulders and scaps to push together and down into the ground, and you need your core to be stable. And so if you have trouble getting that locked and loaded feeling, sometimes you might need a different cue. So you could use a block, for example. So now I have to squeeze into the block, so that's gonna force me to get my stuff together here, and then I could do my triceps. And so doing this can give you an extra cue to focus on that motion. Because if I don't squeeze my shoulder blades together and down into the floor, my elbows won't actually point the right way. And my motion, I can't even get all the way down. Versus active, now they're in, my elbows are pointing in the same direction and I can get a full range of motion. Now let's say you're just having trouble holding your arm. Maybe you have a weaker side or whatever, it's okay to just give it assistance. Like you could literally hold your arm and do one at a time. Or you just have issues with that body awareness and keeping it, you don't know which way is what. You can do one at a time, hang on to it, and keep yourself steady. Maybe have a mirror or use your phone to record. You can also, if you have a super thick resistance band, use that to help keep your arms in the right spot and pull, even especially if it's a band that you could pull against, you could pull against it as you're doing the motion and use that as a nice cue or as an aid to keep your hands, your arms where they're supposed to be. Just a thought. And those are some of your tips and tricks to work on your tricep extensions while you're laying on your back. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.